you really want to know the difference? The difference, Malcolm? Yeah, that's what you're thinking, right? The difference between renting and owning. The difference between having a mortgage and not having a mortgage. Why do some people say it's better? Why do some people say don't do it? It's the horrible. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly, but the truth. Ooh, you liking that, right? Make sure you watch this whole video. But before we begin, hold on. My name is Malcolm Marcelle. I do mortgages. I want to help you become knowledgeable on mortgages. Let me give you the behind the secrets. Secrets they don't want you to know about. Shh. I'm here to give it to you. Bing! Hey guys, it's the real Mr. Marcelle, aka your favorite loan officer, aka the mortgage cop. Alright guys, there's a big difference between renting and owning. Some of the major benefits is when you own, you get benefits. Yes, the United States government has tax benefits that help owners a lot more with depreciation and different little tax benefits that you get as owning the property versus when you're renting you don't get, right? So that's one of the major benefits. Now, a major reason, another thing that some people don't like is when you buy a house, there's only a few ways to get it. Either you have all cash or you get a mortgage. 95% of people, maybe 98%, actually get a mortgage. Now the thing with a mortgage is it's usually 30 years. So you're committing to something that's a long time. Now if you have a lot of commitment issues, maybe buying a house might not be for you. Because you're signing something that says, hey, you'll be making a payment for 30 years. Unless you sell it or somehow you win the lottery and you pay it off. It has happened. A lot of people do think it's crazy. No, some people do win the lottery or come into a big inheritance and pay off the mortgage and then you don't have to worry about it. But if that doesn't happen, you're paying something for 30 years. So you might want to think about that when you sign on a document, sign on those dotted lines, it's a commitment you're making. So if you're a person who likes to travel, who doesn't want to sit in one place, maybe owning a house isn't for you. And a lot of millennials, it's not for everyone. The American dream is changing and not everyone has to own a house to be successful. So that might be you, I don't know. But personally, I enjoy owning a house. I wanted something where my family can congregate and we can call this our own. So I wanted to own a house personally. That's why I did it. Now, it doesn't mean it's a bad decision. Yes, your money is tied up, but you do get appreciation of the equity because real estate tends to go up over the life of, I think, the last 100, 200 years. If you look at it, real estate has gone up in an upward trend. Has gone down, but overall it's been going up. So you do get that. Another major benefit is when you rent, you do not get that. You're just paying money into something that goes to someone else and cuts down their mortgage. Also, you do increase your net worth. Real estate counts towards your net worth. A lot of people don't know that. Now, the major difference is, depending on what state you're buying in, it's not a big difference. A lot of people are paying about $1,500 for rent. Not in New York, of course, but in other states. And then when you're renting a house, if you're buying a house, I think if the math is correct, if you buy a house for about, let's say, $250, I'm sorry, I was thinking, that's why I wasn't looking at the camera. Let's say about $250, the mortgage tends to be about $1,500. So you can get a mortgage that rivals your rent. Now in New York, that's not going to happen. Realistically, you're going to pay about $350, $450 for a house, and that's going to cost you a payment of like $2,500, $2,600. Now, if you're renting in Brooklyn, that sounds phenomenal because your rent is about $28, $27 anyway. So you can buy a house and live in it technically for less than you rent. So that's another major benefit, and that's also including the depreciation asset that you get from your taxes, the appreciation from paying down your debt, having the principal lower, and then getting more money from it going up through the time. Yeah, it's a lot of benefits to owning your own house. A lot of people, if you speak to your parents, they might tell you, and then a lot of people actually are afraid of doing it because they're being the first one in their family to do it, bringing generational curses, so they're afraid. But I don't want you guys to be afraid. So yes, there's some benefits to renting, some benefits to owning. Like I said, if you're a travel a lot, you don't want to set foot in one specific place for a while. Yeah, that was a tongue twister right there. Then owning might not be for you. Renting might be a lot better because you can move around. Every year you can go to this place, this place, this place. Just don't do long-term leases. But if you want to have a place that you can call your own, come back, you're fine with being there for 5, 10 years. As I said in my other video, the video that I just did about the benefits of how to get a second home when you have a house already, you can just click this link right here if you didn't watch it yet. But in that video, you've seen that in your lifetime of your house, in your lifetime, you're normally going to do about 3-4 houses. So it's not the end all be all when you got your first house. All right? Hopefully that clears it up for you. Yes, there's a big difference between renting and owning, but it all depends on you. So don't let anyone force you to pick either one. All right? You pick what makes you happy and what does it better for your family. But like I always say in every video or on every TikTok, I want you guys to create generational wealth, and you have to do that through real estate. It's one of the easiest ways, and about 70 to 80% of millionaires get their money through real estate. So even if you rent, own, or you choose to do none, make sure you guys have real estate in your portfolio, whether it's through REITs or actually doing it through apartment investing or doing a syndication. Guys, you have to do this. I'm doing this to make you guys better and help you out. This is the real Mr. Marcelle, aka your favorite loan officer. If you guys didn't know, I'm a licensed loan officer, and I'm here to help you guys out, aka your favorite loan officer, aka Mortgage Cop. Boom. Check out the guns. Bing, bing. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in learning more about real estate or mortgages, check out the other videos on my channel.